Hi everyone, it's me, your horticulturist, Patricia Hanbidge. My oldest friends know me as Patty Plant. Thanks for taking time out of your beautiful day to join me. As you can see, I'm surrounded by color. So I thought a good topic for Grow Live today would be, why do the leaves change color? So I guess this is a little bit of basic botany and a whole lot of magic thrown in. So as you know, plants are the most wonderful things on earth. Why? Well, they can harness sunshine, light, and take that light with the aid of chlorophyll, which is a pigment, and transform that light energy into usable energy that really is the basis of our whole food chain. So, I mean, if you think about it, my gosh, plants are kind of the basis of everything that we eat and use, and holy smokes, it's pretty amazing. So as you can see, it's autumn here, and autumn is a wonderful season because the air gets crisper, the days are often warm, but we've got some cooling down at night, and we've got brilliant color. So if you think of most of the year, leaves are green. Well, that's because chlorophyll is contained in the leaves, and chlorophyll is a pigment. So it's actually what gives plants their green color. So if you think about the leaf of a plant, that is the factory that does most of the work that allow that plant to harness that energy and create food and give us shade and oxygen and all sorts of wonderful things. However, as the seasons continue and summer turns into fall, especially if you're far away from the equator, your day length changes, your temperature changes. Right now, oh gosh, we're getting more dark than light, which is just the way it works. But as long as you have warm days and cool nights that don't drop much below zero, below the freezing point, you get this brilliant transformation of color. So back to the chlorophyll, which is a pigment, but there's other pigments in the leaves as well. There's carotenoids, tannins, and anthocyanins, and each one of those pigments show different colors. So it's not that the chlorophyll is gone at this time of year, it's just not being produced as fast because it's fall, it's autumn. So what comes after autumn? Well, winter, but we don't really want to talk about that right now because it is such a beautiful day. So interestingly enough, as the days start to get shorter and the temperatures start to cool down, it triggers an example in the trees, which tells them they need to start getting ready for winter, because in the winter time, these perennial plants, so woody ornamentals, perennials, anything that's going to survive through the winter, will just rest. And in order for them to survive the freezing temperatures, it's important for them to change a lot of things. And one of those things is less chlorophyll is produced. So it's not that it's gone, it's just getting softer. It's getting to be less in number. And some of the other pigments that are present in the leaves tend to become more apparent. So I'm standing in front of a small stature maple, and you can see that nice beautiful red color, and also a Siberian larch. So if you think of the different pigments, carotenoids give that yellow and orange color, and depending on where you live, you may have brilliant fall colors or you might not. And it also has, a bearing on climate. But let's just talk about the different types of pigments first. So as the chlorophyll isn't being produced in such high numbers, the other pigments become more visible. So we see them more with our eyes. And what happens is they become more visible, and other things are being triggered to allow the leaves to abscess or fall and things like that as well. But interestingly enough, if we have a fall that has nice warm days, and I mean it's a beautiful sunny day, and the nights cool off, so there's a big temperature differentiation between the daytime temperatures and the nighttime temperatures, and we don't get a really killing frost, then we get this beautiful color. Now on the prairies, we don't often get that nice red color that we're enjoying this year. About every once in 5 years, we have a fall that doesn't have that dynamite killing frost, which just stops everything that's happening, and the leaves fall off and the wind blows and it's all over. But this year we're having a beautiful fall that is more similar to what we'd see in climates that are a little less severe. So in eastern Canada, you've got the Carolinian hardwoods and all sorts of other beautiful deciduous trees that color up in the fall, and it's just brilliant. Well, this year we have it here too. So I hope you're enjoying it. So at any rate, the carotenoids give the yellow and orange colors, and depending on the presence or absence of tannins, you might get a golder or a little more, browns mixed in with that yellow. So that's why birches and poplars and buckeyes and all these different trees that tend to turn yellow and orange in fall will have these different colors, from a brilliant yellow to a gold color. And then of course we have the maples, some of the oaks that have more more of the red pigment, anthocyanin, in the leaves, and that allows for this beautiful red color to appear, as long as we don't have that killing frost. So that's the magic of changing color. And depending on how much moisture we had throughout the growing season, depending on how much wind there is, and a lot of other factors, will kind of have an effect on how long we can enjoy fall with the leaves on the trees. So I don't know what you're doing today, but I'm out in the park. I've got the dog with me, and I thought, oh my goodness, it's Wednesday. Let's do a grow show, because it's really important to enjoy every day of your life, because you know what? Tomorrow we may have snow or some other things. So I hope that wherever you are enjoying the autumn. So you can catch me Wednesdays, and maybe that might change to another day of the week, on our Facebook page for Orchid Horticulture. It's the Grow Live show, and you can catch me anytime of the day or night at your convenience on my YouTube channel, Grow. So thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a brilliant autumn day, and you're outside enjoying the sunshine and the fresh air and the beautiful fall color. So until next time, folks, stay safe, be happy, and let's get growing. Bye now.